Hello there, survivors. My name is Jay Steele, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to tame the Alpha Ice Titan. Now, this Titan was a little trickier, and for the most part, I'm just going to talk about how we did it because if I were to actually show you every little bit of it, it's an hour-long process. So just be prepared for it to take a while, but let's jump into it here and get started and tell you guys everything we need to know. So first things first, before you summon the Titan, you're going to need an Artifact of the Void, which can be found in its cave, 100 Corrupted Hearts, 10 Theroxenoclaws, and 10 Spinosaurus Sails. And with that, you can go ahead and summon the Titan. So now that you have the Titan on the battlefield, you have to start clearing the corruption nodes from him. Now he has, the first one starts on his back right ankle, then the next one will be on his front right shoulder, and then the last one appears on his heart. Now, we found the quickest way to actually do this was to just grab a mech and shoot some siege cannon shells at his ankle while somebody hovers above him. It keeps him relatively in place and easier to target for the person in the mech. Now, it took us about 6 shots, so plan accordingly, probably bring up to 10. And that's really all the ankle took. The ankle was very quick and easy to do. But now we'll move on to what it takes to get the shoulder corruption node destroyed. So you just got done destroying the corruption node on his ankle, and now the one on his shoulder shows up. Now, this one's a little bit trickier as it requires more patience. So the first thing you're going to want to do is get him turned around in a position where he's easy for your tribe mates to target him from a distance. Now we placed our tribe mates up on the cliff towards the back of the arena here. And you'll see that I'll pan over there in just a moment. Um, for this, shoulder, or for clearing the corruption here, we used a combination of a mech's handgun along with some Ascendant and Mastercraft sniper rifles for doing most of the damage to this node here. And it took quite a while. Expect to probably spend almost a half hour on this node alone. So it's just about finding a nice good height with the Snow Owl and having somebody hover there to keep his attention, and then the tribe mates back on the cliff to be shooting him and actually doing the damage to this corruption node to try and clear it. But eventually you will clear past this and you'll get this corruption clear, and then you'll have just the ones on his heart, and I'll show you how we took care of that next. Now the corruption on his shoulder is just about cleared, and it'll just pop and kind of go away, and after it does, you'll need to reposition him, the Titan, in order for the tribe mates or whoever is shooting to finish shooting him. So is what I did is I swung around and got him so he's actually facing everybody now. And at this point, we went ahead and decided to not use the mech's handgun anymore because we wanted to refrain from damaging the Titan. To get an alpha, you can only do a limited number of damage, and you can only damage it by 25% of its health. And it has 350,000 health. I think it ends up being he has to have at least 263,000 health, if I can recall correctly, and that's without him being drawn back to the center of the arena and stuff like that. So overall, you can only damage him like 87,000, I do believe, for his health. But same thing with the shoulder. Essentially, you're just hovering in a new position where your tribe mates or whoever is shooting up on the cliff can remain shooting. And at this point, it's best to have a large amount of sniper rifle bullets to take care of this, and maybe even, as you can see over there, the somebody to help clear stuff out there, because they need to be focused on shooting and stuff like that. But there's so many creatures that want to kill you out here in the snow biome. So let's kind of fast forward here to when we actually get done shooting it, which is about another half hour later. So if everything goes well and you have enough bullets, after enough time here, the corruption node on his chest will finally disappear and you can run down and tame him. Now, we were sure that we had an alpha here because we did such little actual damage to him. So he came out as an alpha, which was really nice. A couple of problems we had is I actually did get a snow owl killed during this. So you're probably going to want to bring multiple creatures to ride whoever's hovering. And then the more people shooting, the faster this whole thing can go as well. That's also something to consider, is bring as many friends as you can. And it was just kind of key having them up on the high cliff back there, far enough away from the fight that they couldn't get hurt or do anything. but they could still jump in and help me if or whoever's flying if need be. So I think that's all I got for this video. I want to try and keep it short for you guys. If you have any questions at all, leave them down in the comments below and I will do my best to answer them. So I thank you guys for watching and I hope you enjoyed and I'll see you all in the next one.